Mr. Flynn mentioned my 3 beautiful children, first and foremost, and that is why I am here, because I moved to Gloucester County in 1997 after growing up in Burlington County. And a funny thing happens when you live in Gloucester County, or I would imagine even in parts of Camden County. Everywhere you go, someone says to you, "Hey, how you doing? I went to Gloucester Catholic High School. Where'd you go?" You can't go anywhere. You go to the supermarket. "Hey, I went to Gloucester Catholic." You go to the dry cleaner. "Hey, I went to Gloucester Catholic." "Hey, my parents went there too. My kids are going there. My aunt went there." Everybody goes to Gloucester Catholic. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, what's with this place? I just remember them beating us in baseball every year, but other than that, I didn't know anything about it. And you get to realize that not only are they telling you that they went to Gloucester Catholic to make conversation, but they're telling you that they went to Gloucester Catholic because they love Gloucester Catholic. 20 years removed, 30 years removed, 50 years removed, and they're still talking about Gloucester Catholic. And I thought to myself, oh, come on. Now, I loved every minute I was at Holy Cross. I did. I loved every minute. I was involved in everything, student council and athletics and service organizations, and my 4 years there were truly 4 of the best years of my life. But when you talk to Gloucester Catholic alums, there's a little bit of a different message that comes from them. They talk about Gloucester Catholic, and they talk about it being special, and they talk about it being a family. And they talk about it being magical. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's magical. Yeah, that's right. But then your 8th grade daughter comes to you and says, "Dad, I'm not sure I want to go to Kingsway. It's a great school. It's a great district. That's why we moved there. But I'm not sure I want to go there. Can we check out other options?" And we said, of course you can. So we came here. And in 2011, we came to the open house here at Gloucester Catholic, and I sat right where you are. And by the end of the night, I was like, wow, that place is special. It's kind of magical, actually. That night, I started to realize what everyone had been talking about for all those years. It was up to Quinn. She decided, yes, I want to go to Gloucester Catholic. Now, Quinn was a relatively shy person when she arrived at Gloucester Catholic. And I would say it took her about a year to kind of hit her stride here at Gloucester Catholic. But by the time she graduated, she was an outgoing, dynamic, happy, excited leader of the Gloucester Catholic community. And the transformation that we saw in her was really, truly remarkable. And she's kept that going now down there at the University of South Carolina. She's a junior down there now. And it's just amazing to see the young woman that she has become. And I do think a lot of that had to do with what she learned in the walls here at Gloucester Catholic. My son, 4 years later, Matthew, who is now a junior here, he's a pretty good athlete, and we were getting some calls from different high schools. "Hey, where's Matt thinking about going to high school? And, we have this program, or we have this." And again, up to Matthew, and we came to open house for him to see it for himself. And he left here saying, "You know what? This is where I want to be, Dad. I want to be at Gloucester Catholic." And he's a very different personality. Some of his classmates may know this. He's pretty outgoing, I think, right? He's kind of loud and kind of confident in himself, I guess. And he kind of hit the ground running when he got here freshman year and has enjoyed every minute that he's been here. And then my son Colin just started about a month and a half ago. And the one thing we've noticed about Colin since he's been here, he didn't really have a choice. We were sending him here at that point. So we're not doing that again. But the one thing we have noticed is 7th and 8th grade, it was really hard for him to get up to go to school. He wasn't really enjoying middle school. He arrived here at high school, and the transformation has been great. He's enjoying it every day, and it's been fun to watch. So, I will say this. Some people say, I remember when I pulled up to the building for the very first time when we came to the open house, and I went, you gotta be kidding me. This is right? I mean, but then you walk in, and you get that feeling. I've heard so many people say, hey, don't judge Gloucester Catholic by the building. Just look past that. And I would say the complete opposite. I would say, ask yourself this. How is it that a high school continually turns out young men and women year in and year out that go to some of the best schools in the country, that play on some of the best athletic teams in the country, and come back to their school and have so much school pride, and they're still talking about it year in and year out? How are they able to do that and not have all the amenities that maybe some of the other schools might have? Ask yourself that question. What is it about this place that year in and year out turns out those kinds of people? I don't know what the answer is. I really don't, but here's what I do know. I see it in my kids. I see what they've experienced in these walls, and it really is kind of remarkable. So I'll leave you with this. It's a special place. There, I said it. I'm part of it. I am a very proud graduate of Holy Cross High School, but I am so grateful that I married into the Gloucester Catholic High School family, because it is a special place, it is a family, and it is magical. And I hope that you see that tonight. I hope you get a chance to feel a little bit of the magic that is inside these walls, because it's here. It certainly is here. So allow yourself to see it and to feel it. Talk to the students, talk to the alumni, talk to the people that have left a little bit of themselves inside these walls, and I think you'll understand what they're talking about. So thank you for allowing me to be here tonight. I'll be here all night if anyone wants to talk afterwards. All the best to you guys as you search for your high school. Good luck.